Hi, I'm Ruth Krishnan, and I wanted to answer the question of how do you decide how to hire an agent? Maybe you're looking around on Google, on Yelp for some recommendations. Maybe some friends have told you that they have a friend who helped them buy a house or their sister sells houses. What are the kinds of things that you should be asking as a buyer when you're hiring? If it were me, I would look for a track record. I would want to know that the agent who I'm working with has helped a lot of buyers and that they are at the top of their field. Working with somebody at the top of their field is going to mean that they have been successful, so they have a proven track record of success, but also that they have a good relationship with other agents in the community who know who they are, which is going to help you get into contract. And then another thing that I would ask is, I would ask about how their team is set up. Is there somebody else to show you a property in the event that that agent is not available? I would also ask, I would ask them to describe for you the last buyer that they got into contract in a competitive situation. And I would ask for them to describe for you, to tell you the story about the buyer that they negotiated when there was not a competitive situation. I think that those stories are very, very telling. So I would ask that. And then I would ask about off markets. What is the percentage of their business that's off market? In certain instances, certain price points, there's not a lot of off markets, but I would get I would hear them out in terms of, do they have a process for that? And if so, what is it? It can actually be really hard for a single agent to follow all the channels to find the off markets for you. So if they're doing that themselves, are they able to do it, or is someone else helping them with it? Choosing an agent for who to buy, I think is a really, really important decision, and you should also really like them. So having a meeting with them and just making sure that there's really good chemistry there, where this is somebody who you kind of want to hang out with for a little bit, is good. And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit, because a great agent should be getting you into contract rather quickly if you're a motivated buyer. So I would ask, how many offers on average are they writing for their clients, and how many days on average is it taking for them to get a buyer into contract? Now, you certainly don't want somebody pushing you in, but if you're a motivated buyer, then you do want somebody who can get the job done. And the average agent in San Francisco is writing between 5 and 8 offers, depending on the market. And so just finding out, like, how many offers should you be ready to write, because each offer is probably about 10 hours of your time by the time you drive to the property multiple times, read through the disclosures, and go through everything that you need to go through. And that is a lot of heartbreaks and a lot of time. So if you can find somebody who can do it once or twice, there's super, super value in that relationship. So if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to chat with you about how we can help you buy a home in San Francisco.